What's up, guys? Gabe Hogan's here. I wanted to come to you. I told you I was going to make some videos on topics that I think was important. So here we go, guys. I'm about to talk to you about the coronavirus. So guys, the coronavirus is right now, a big deal. It's a big subject. A lot of people are talking about it, and for good reason. It's a virus that is sweeping really fast within less than a month and a half. There's a lot of cases that are going on right now concerning the coronavirus, this new coronavirus. And I'm going to get there and I'll explain a little bit of that. So guys, I just want to get right into it. So the thing is, where did the coronavirus come from? And this is taken from LiveScience.com. So this is what they had to say in a report. Since the virus first popped up in the Wuhan in people who had visited a local seafood and animal market, officials could only say it likely hopped from animal to humans. In a new study, however, the researchers compared to 2019 novel coronavirus genetic sequence with those in a library of viral sequences, and found that the most closely related viruses were two coronaviruses that originated in bats. Both of those coronaviruses shared 88% of their genetic sequence with that of the 2019 coronavirus. So based upon these results, the authors said that the 2019 novel coronavirus likely originated in bats. So they're saying that this virus, originally when it first was conceived, it was conceived within bats. And so they say also, though, however, no bats were sold at the local seafood market here in Wuhan at the market, which suggests that another yet-to-be-identified animal acted as a stepping stone of sorts to transmit the virus to humans. There was a previous study that suggested that snakes were sold at this seafood market as a possible source of the 2019 novel coronavirus. However, some experts have criticized the study, saying that it's unclear if a coronavirus can infect snakes. And so in another study, and this was at LiveScience.com as well, it says that there was a study that was published on January 29th in the journal The Lancet. The researchers had analyzed 10 genome sequences of the novel coronavirus, dubbed the 2019 novel coronavirus, obtained from 9 patients in China who were sick with the virus. So they found that all 10 of the genome sequences were extremely similar. They shared more than 99.98% of the same genetic sequence, the author said. So this suggests that the virus made its jump to humans extremely recently. Because if that jump had happened a long time ago, the virus sequences would have differed more, given the fast rate at which viruses tend to mutate and evolve. So what they're saying is this is not something that's been around in humans for a while and we're just now hearing about it, because they tested in these people, the sequences, the genome sequences were 99.98% the same. So that means it hasn't been through enough people to change itself or to mutate. And so therefore, this is a new thing, and it's happening really fast. So it's a new thing that's happening. It says, despite emerging in humans only recently, the virus has already infected over 14,881 people in less than 2 months, while spreading over 15 countries, according to the World Health Organization. And I'm having these from 2 different reports from LiveScience.com. And one of these is as of 2 days ago, so the numbers are probably a little bit higher. But I want you to hear about this. The number of cases roughly in under 2 months are 17,481. In mainland China, there's 17,302. And then Japan has the second most, which is 20. Then Thailand, which is 19. Singapore has 18. And Hong Kong and South Korea both have 15. The United States, as of 2 days ago, had 11 cases of this virus. And so there, once again, 2 days ago, there was 362 deaths that was linked to the virus. Deaths in mainland China, where the main deaths are. There is one also that was outside of China, and that was one man who died in the Philippines from the coronavirus. And so, based on these results, and the author said that the 2019 novel coronavirus likely originated in bats. And so that's where they're believing that this virus came from. And so, what is the coronavirus? I mean, what is this virus? So this is what the coronavirus is. It's a large family of viruses that can cause respiratory illnesses, such as a common cold, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC. Most people get infected with the coronavirus at one point in their lives, but symptoms are typically mild to moderate. In some cases, the viruses cause lower respiratory tract illnesses such as pneumonia and bronchitis. These viruses are common amongst animals worldwide, but only a handful of them are known to affect humans. Rarely, coronaviruses can evolve and spread from animals to humans. This is what happened with the coronavirus known as the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus, or the severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus, both of which are known to cause more severe symptoms. It's such a big deal is that there is quarantines going on right now. Listen to this. Officials announced on Friday, January 31st, that the U.S. will be enforcing quarantines on citizens who have traveled to the province where the outbreak originated in the last 14 days. If U.S. citizens have been to China in the last 14 days, they will be rerouted to one of the 11 airports across the country to be screened for the new coronavirus. And this is according to the Department of Homeland Security. If passengers who have traveled to China are showing symptoms, now this is important, are showing symptoms of the virus. So listen, they're just saying that people who have been to China within the last 14 days will be rerouted to one of the 11 airports to be screened for the new coronavirus. And they're saying people that they will be rerouted if they are showing symptoms of this virus. If they show these symptoms, a cough, trouble breathing, or a fever, they will be subject to mandatory quarantine. So guys, they're saying this is so important that if you have been to China within 14 days and you're coughing, having any type of trouble breathing, or if you have a fever, you will be under a mandatory quarantine. If passengers who have traveled to China outside of the province show no symptoms after being screened at one of the 11 airports, they will be rebooked to their destinations within the U.S. and asked to self-quarantine at home, according to the Department of Homeland Security. So even if they show no symptoms, if they've even been there, they're asked to go to their home and self-quarantine themselves. And so they also say the only people that are under quarantine are the 195 passengers that the U.S. flew back from that town on January 29th. They are staying at the March Air Reserve Base in Riverside, California. Get this, the last time such a quarantine was put in place was over 50 years ago for a smallpox scare. So guys, this is a big deal. Another thing is if you want to know how it is spread through people, they say in terms of how one would catch the virus, they say it would be through air from viral particles from a cough or sneeze, close personal contact, touching or shaking hands, an object or surface with viral particles on it from then touching your mouth, nose, or eyes before washing your hands, and rarely from fecal contamination. And so, I mean, guys, they're taking this very seriously. And the ways they say you can prevent it, because there's no medicine that can prevent it right now at this point, nothing that can cure it. And they're saying the best way to prevent it is this: wash your hands with soap. Shocker. If soap is not available, use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Stay home when you're sick. Cover your cough or sneeze with tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces using a regular household cleaning spray or wipe. So guys, basically, have good hygiene. Take care of yourself. And they're saying that's the best protection against this virus. There's no protection, so guys, be careful, be safe when you're around people who you think might be sick. Guys, I hope you liked my video. I hope it was informative. If you have anything you want to say, just leave a comment down in the section below. Give me a like, subscribe, and smash that bell notification. That way you can always be notified whenever I make a new video. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.